What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Pristine Auto Clean YouTube channel. What we have here today is used to be my old daily driver, 2001 Volkswagen MK4 GTI with the VR6 in it. Kind of stupid low to the ground. As you can see, it's beat up. Painted the car myself, halfway shaved the engine bay. Never really finished anything on the car inside out. It's got a built motor in it, but we're gonna put a few parts in this thing today, see if we can get it running right. It's been a while since it's been 100%. And so a few of the parts it needs: starter, it's been on its way out forever. Simple bolt-in. MAF sensor, I tried like 3 other ones I had, didn't work, so bought a new one. Fuel filter, do an oil change after, get everything squared away. Cam sensor and a new fuel pump, and hopefully it should be running 100% after all this. Anyway, so we're going to start off with the simplest thing, the MAF sensor. Just take the old air filter off, which is not efficient, but you can't really run a factory airbox with a partially shaved bed. Clip's broken, take that right off. Obviously make sure the direction's going the right way. Alright, so we have a battery in the trunk here. Anytime I do any type of work with any electronics, which this connector's messed up, which is what you get with the car with 200,000 miles on it, and that was never properly finished. Now that we have the MAF sensor done, we're going to move on to the starter. Disconnect your 12-volt power, and we got 2 bolts and 1 connector right there, and then it's just drop the new starter in. So just got 2 bolts to take out. Oh, whatever that wire is, it's broken. We gotta fix that. So I did this shave bay kind of on a whim, and I never really thought anything through. This car is my daily driver. The hood flew up, and one thing led to another, and full color change in a shave bay. But I extended all the wires and everything. They were supposed to be hidden. I guess I ran out of time and started using butt connectors, which I am not a fan of. The entire harness is soldered, but I guess I just ran out of time. But it's all gonna get redone. Do everything right this time and not rush it. So I'm gonna But for the time being, we're just gonna use a butt connector and make this work. And the reason there's so much oil is the rear main seal is gone, and the power steering pump leaks. Oil pan leaks at the Volkswagen, so it's a little bit from everywhere. I'm pretty sure that's on there. Alright, so that's it under the hood. New MAF, new starter, and we'll move on to the fuel pump. And now for the real test. See if it starts. Check engine lights going. Look at that, 200,000 mile Volkswagen. Not a single error light on. I'd rev it, but I gotta get some heat in it first. I just removed the old access cover from underneath the passenger rear seat, and then our sending unit will be right there. Just pop that clip. Then we just gotta disconnect these fuel lines. The battery's disconnected. Obviously we don't want the fuel pump to prime while we have the lines disconnected. Plastic to protect the carpet.
What we
take
do
this
here
one
is
out.
go back.
And I didn't think it through. Car's obviously full, but starter died, so spent some money on the old girl. And the reason why we're changing it is I put a inline fuel pressure gauge, and we were running about 20 to 25 pounds of fuel pressure at idle, which manufacturer says about 39. So needless to say, we were definitely starving it. And then between the MAF, nothing was really running right. Get this out of here. Alright, we're going to install the new sending unit gasket. We'll drop it in here. Maybe go down to the bottom. That size. Alright guys, so we got the MAF sensor, starter, new fuel filter. I did that off camera, it was kind of a pain. New fuel pump, sending unit, and we're done. Got it warmed up and we'll take it out for a drive. And so we got a few other things we're going to do with this thing in an upcoming video. We're going to do Bose hood extension, which covers this, shoots all the way over to there, fills it, gives it a more aggressive look. Obviously fix, roll the fenders some more, pull them. We got to do cooling fans for it. We got to wire up a wiper switch that is broken, and a bunch of little odds and ends, clean up the bay, and pretty much just make this thing rad like it's supposed to be. See you guys in the next one.
Peace.